everyone. I'm going to begin the review maybe a bit later after the game got played a bit. So please wait a little bit. everyone. So it will be streamed on YouTube by Rick, I suppose. Okay, so yeah, I think we should begin in this way. Great. Okay, this is the match between Montreal, many Grenoble and Lyon Go players. We were ahead, right? I heard that two, Chimin and who was it? Vincent Sang won, and Remy Company is basically French, but in the Montreal Toronto team. He won against Zenit, so now 2-1. And therefore, if we make 2-2 in these 4 matches, we started about 20 minutes ago, then it means that Grenoble and Lyon, Ligue Rhône Alpes, will win. I would probably cheer for not. I'm not sure I can make the fair comment, but I hope you understand. Okay, let's see. I will mainly check the Florent and Woo's game. Would be okay. We'll close. You can see the comment only on the YouTube page. Okay, not the YouTube page, OJS page. But you can hear me, right? I'm not sure whether you can hear me. Well, okay, let's begin. So this is the game between Key and Florent. Florent was about 4 down in France, but he went to Korea, Biba, for some years, about 1-2 years. So he became very stronger, and he came back to France and joined the Lyon tournament about 2 months ago, and he won against the local 7-dan player. So maybe he is 7-dan level, but he also lost against Dennis. So maybe in between up to 7-dan level, but definitely better than 4-dan that he was like 2 years ago. I played against him once in Metlim, Coupe Metlim in France, the team tournament, city team tournament. At the time he was 4-dan, but I remember that he played well. Okay, let's check the game for the beginning. I'm not sure about it. There's no lag, big lags. I will mainly check this one on. Okay. You cannot hear me well, or there's cuts, or I don't know. Okay, so maybe I should change the connection because I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, the cable, but maybe I can change it to my 4G. Oh, my mic worked any years. I hope. Okay. I hope it is okay. So it's not my usual place to make a review, so I don't know. Okay, so basically you can hear me, right? It's working, but not working well. Is it right? Okay. Then maybe it is the internet issue. If it is internet issue, I can have a better connection. Let me switch it to my mobile connection. It's often so that local connection. Okay, I'm connected. I should cut off. What about this one? I just changed my connection. Okay, maybe it's better I just begin it. If you can just hear me, then I'll just do it. The pitch comes quite often in modern Go. In modern Go, the gap between stones become much smaller. For example, in the past, played in this way, so black comes like this, and it was just okay. But you can see that between white and black stones, there is a lot of gap. To say the spaces. In this one nowadays, people, professional players, they play more like this way. It's more practical. So often black plays this Atari, the one, and then exchanges and then come back this way. So you see that if it goes in this way, then there's no space between stones compared to the other one. Between this and this, you can feel the difference. Okay, but actual game black cut here, this one, I don't know much about it. This one I haven't studied. Okay, and I saw the result, but it went to here. It looks not bad for both. But slightly I prefer for white because this connection between the upper left corner and the upper side is quite good. And later white can go down to have end game here. Is it working? That white connects to blocks, not working. So only this one. Much. Okay, but still, even though it is not working well, still I feel that it is better for white, slightly better for prefer white. And black approaches here. Black may approach from the other side, but white can make the good distance between the A and B. So that's the reason why black approaches here to break that white's potential. The other one, if black approaches like that, then white can make a lot of guaranteed points. And instead, black can do something on the left side, which is just the beginning of the this area. So instead, black approaches here to break with guaranteed points. Okay, like it. Now, black could play on the third line. That's the proper theory. That you should extend to the third line and get the base. But in fact, since white is quite strong, it's not easy to get the base. White would probably cover like this and chase, then it's quite annoying because to save the group around this A area is quite small, narrow, so it would be difficult to make two eyes. It means that black need to just jumping away, and while chasing this black's group, white can expect lots of points on the left side. Far better now. Good. It's my internet connection problem. Good. That's why black played here. And after this, black just 10 key. This Q6 is quite big. but I thought that black need to play an additional move, something like this. Okay. So if I were white, I would have played somewhere around here to attack this group. Is it? Oh, that was the move. Okay. Good. So Florent is white, is it? Florent has similar idea as me. I like white. White is way more lively. This one is quite good, big, but instead of this one, I think it was more urgent. Definitely black. White takes the initiative of this game. Good for big long. Black like this one. Is there a way to cut directly? I think there should be a way. Okay, how can white cut it? Maybe attach like this and cut in this way, or here then white cut in this way, just cut. That looks quite practical. Okay, this kind of move I would aim it to play here, black on a blue and put and cut. So that doesn't look good. So attach looks better. Okay, where did white play? This one. So my way he chose. That's not bad. So we're gonna make the potting move like this or the other. Attach directly. I feel that white missed one good. I could say that a big chance, but probably white I would have played more direct moves. The other attach, black gonna play this Hane. That doesn't look easy, but this attach looks more tempting. Like here, connect. Even if black exchanges this one, that's not really a big deal. So I think we should have attached it here right away. This kind of direct move, I really like it if it is working. But why play this gentle way, which I feel that is a bit slack. Now the black saves this one. Still white is in a good mode, but you see that black has now nice space. And white extended from there. That one. So I feel that white couldn't get enough from attack already, isn't it? Black made this, nice shape. I prefer. Okay. Now I cannot say why it is good. Popping sound maybe because of the. Okay. Popping sound. There's nothing ongoing. Maybe it's because I opened many other rooms that popping sound is that the stone sound. Sure. Okay. And white invade. And here, but why this invasion is so clear? So maybe this one. I'll probably play this one because that invasion looks so easy. Okay, white invade while. Okay, classic. This extent. Oh, that extension looks so nice. So this kind of cut, if I can, why? Because if it cuts like this, then black will need to worry about A group on the top. Okay? So if I would like to fight and keep taking the initiative of this game, I should think about this cut. So what to do? I cannot see something clearly from the side. I mean, to attack the bottom group. Now, white's bottom group doesn't look weak. And this cutting points, I can use several their moves, then the A group would become weaker. But to play this one, it's okay, but I feel that white step moved back from the fight. So black can take the initiative. This is the game. Black can simply cut and take it. Cut and take. Black could think something else, but I think that is just good enough for black to get the lead. Maybe push one point connect if black can. But white can go out here, so that's not working. So I need to find something better than this. What's better than this? Okay. To play this one, that is just working. Working, but working is working. Okay, white saves the group. Maybe one Atari. White makes. Then black gonna play for the left side. Okay. Now I need to exchange this. Just okay. Say if it just works in this way, and black takes center to play for the left side. So maybe around. Okay. This. It should be not bad. So black should be able to find something better. Okay. This and connection must be the one that black need to check. Is there anything special that black can do? Can I see something special? Not easy. Maybe black doesn't need to cut and find something. Not easy. So maybe just go back. Just go back looks like the better one. Like cut once and go back. Otherwise, this lower side group is already surrounded. It's so annoying. So if I were white, I would have played this one already. So I can start the fight before I extend to the lower side. Talking it, getting cut. Okay. So actual game. Black. It seems black just answered. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. So up to now, I think white had a good chance. This exchange up to here was not bad for white, and after this one, black played elsewhere, so white got this, so it was good for white. But this was a bit slow. I had to play more sharp move to cut, or at least do something in a more practical way, not in this smooth way. So black easily set things and save group like this. So I didn't feel good with that result as well. And white extend here to save the group, but the right side isn't really big because even if black plays once more, I think white can still erase it. So if I were white, probably I would have played this one to keep giving the pressure. If I play this one, then black is not completely alive. So it's quite tempting that white exchanges once and then plays somewhere else. Okay, maybe and leave it. Taking the lower side. It looks bigger. Black takes it was okay for black, but black played this one, not this. So white easily came in and can even begin the fight. I had to, but instead white played in this mental way. So basically, I played once against. I don't know much about his style of play. With this game, I can feel that he's not really a powerful type player, but point collector. That he focused on making the guaranteed territory, which is not bad, but not my style. Okay. But since he did not answer it yet. Okay, so all other 3 games are running. Okay, let me just briefly check and give the check. Just a little just check that game, even though you don't follow it clearly. I just want to briefly check that which I prefer. Is good for game time. I'll put back. see the is and now if this about and uh, plus the okay, which means index coming to a way plus my and low right area is important. Place maybe one destination was at each normally which by to P this area is all I say this more favorite 25 on the flying 41 the well more guys but on the lower there 55 bit compared to my top in this period we can make about 10 on the board and I'll have it gives now full back but I think flex more than for sure to get example down because against paper I mean yeah you are I have a in fact maybe 34 why back to the game. Sound is very bad. Get it back. Okay, sorry for the bad sound. Okay, so this is the result. It seems White's lower side group is not perfectly okay. So now black invade. That is so annoying. How to answer from this? I can save it, but if I need to give, way better. It's maybe because I checked the games. I switched my say the browser or page to another games, and maybe that was the reason why the sounds got so bad. So I should not change it. So I stay with this game, and we check other games later on. Yeah, that's weird, is it? Because you could change it. I mean, I can watch YouTube and then make the game commentary. I mean, as long as I'm staying in the same line like this, there should be no problem. Okay, weird. Anyway, so in case black and take like this, then the connection. That is so good. That's so bad. So I need to find something better, but I don't think that there is a better one. Because other moves like this can make connection, and still this side is working to make this so clear. I can even just play at high. This is bad. So after this one, yeah, this it looks quite okay for black. So if I connect, can black even play something like this one? So I can black can make why bothered like this? Oh, that's so nice. This is so painful. So that is the reason why I already put this one to let black surround. Black got a chance to surround this white group, then white can black can easily take the initiative. There is a kind of big tip that I can give. In any case, you shouldn't be surrounded opponent, because then you will be in the life and the situation, and often doesn't make a good result. So I should have applied this card already to begin the fight. Already at this point, I can fight. Instead of spending the turn for all three, I can go out and then fight. Difficult. So I have an option. Not easy. Not easy. Not easy. And the game is ongoing or not? This is not a game. This is the game. Okay. Good for black, is it? That's good for black. Chi-Yu against Flam. So with this game, I can tell that now black is leading the game. Flam is their rear. Oh yes, Chi-Yu as well. Florence about 5 done, officially 5 done on in Europe, and Chi-Yu, I don't know. Is there any background of information of him? Chi-Yu. There is a level difference between AJ and EGD. AJ 8 done level is about 5-6 done in Europe. If I remember well, because one of the French players with 4 done joined the US Congress as 7 done. So yeah, he couldn't make a good result, but at least he won a couple of games out of 8. So played as 7 done as 4 done. Doesn't promote. There is a 8 done, but 8 done. I don't know, in fact, whether it is officially 8 done or not. But there is a rating system. I like Mark Lee. Mark Lee went through 10 done. Is it? He's 7 done because AJ official is 7 done, but his rating is about 10 done. I heard. Yes, but there are some players who reached to the 8-dan rating. So in that case, we say 8-dan. But officially, there is 8-dan. So there are like 3 or 8-dan rating players on in France. And 8-dan, yes. Sometimes in some tournament, when professional player joins, they don't have P option. So instead of putting P option, they put 8-dan to make the separation of the 7-dan amateur players and professional players. But I think it is an tradition nowadays. It disappeared. In Finland, yes, there are some 6-dan players. What was his name? Fredrik Brumbart was 6-dan, and Suyang was 6-dan. And the Tony Antti Turunainen, he became a professional player in Japan. He was about 6-dan, but he studied in Japan for a long time and become professional there. The game is now start to the game. So it means that Florent is in trouble. So how can I? How can I get back to the view? Oh, I don't know. I click something and okay. Which one should I? Okay, so that is the good one. I can put. So, what is concerning about this kind of moves? If I covers it, I'm gonna take this. So that's the problem. Now I need to give one of them, and both are really big. So not easy. So maybe I need to switch a little bit. Complex to live in upper left. Yes, it's possible. B16, yes, that's working. For example, black plays here, white plays this and this. Black could make a call, but black doesn't need to. In case, okay, I have to go back. In case the outside isn't really clear. One, this to one other. You see that white can even make the connection there, but this cut is also annoying. So to kill this group, to be able to kill this group, we need to pass many exams, which are easy. That all moves are sentences. So even once more, I can use it. So if black is all, then black can play Hane. Take it. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. So it will be possible for to kill it, depending on the outside. Unconditionally alive, yes. So to save this group, to save this corner, not easy, but white can maybe just jump. This one can solve the problem, right? Like this. And this one or this one, that's the way to kill in a proper way. But sometimes white can play here too. If the outside is so clearly okay, white can even play this one to kill it. But I think Florent is taking a hard time, so it won't come soon. So I think it is better that we switch the game. I'm going to out of the microphone, but we change it to who is it? Begopa and Mr. Popo. So if you just switch to that game, then I think you can hear the better sound. Please give me the feedback whether you are taking the good sound or not, because I need to take it. Okay. So I will cut off the here and we'll see you just way to in the 배고파 and Mr. Popo's game. Hello again. So, can you hear me? Yeah, well, there are only 3 here, but I hope the sound so good here. Wow, that's so good. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. It's even more clear. Good, you can hear my voice. Okay, so this is the game between 배고파, Ariane, who is 4-dan. I suppose she reaches the 4-dan rating. And Vincent, I don't know, the Mr. Fengsang, probably. Yeah, okay. Thanks, game. Let's begin the review from the beginning. After approach wide invite to the corner directly. This is the best product from AlphaGo, as it just come to the 3-3. In modern Go, we have more direct moves. So in the past, we ask, before we come into the corner, we ask like this. And even once again with this knight move, may I come to this corner? And if opponent says no, then no way. Yes, then you can. Is it? That was the way. But nowadays, people just come to the corner directly. That's it. That was the move. New move like instead of playing this move, come to the corner directly. But nowadays, after people just come to the corner directly. I want to have the corner. Okay, what to do? Just come to the corner like this. That is the biggest product that AlphaGo sold. Okay, and after that, black Tanuki. Black can continue. There are about 3 ways to continue. One is this Hane, and second one is this extension or Tanuki. Tanuki to play around C, but to just Tanuki and play somewhere else is fine too. Like sand. So this also comes quite often. Before here, if I were black, I would have played one attach. If I really want to Tanuki, then I would Tanuki with this exchange. That is a bit strange, isn't it? Just exchange and strange. But you will see a bit meaning. In case it happens like that, similar like actual game. An actual game, why play this one? You can easily compare to the real game. This is the real game, and this is the variation. Can you see the difference? The difference is very simple. That here now, I play the other. But if I place the there's nothing in this corner. Now extend then answer this corner. White doesn't need to do it. So if you are wide, you play something like this to give a pressure, break a base. But in this case, black extend here, and you extend, then black go down here to bring this one stone out in this way. Or if I cut, then you cut to use it. Use and the moves. So it should be a lot better for black to handle it. So compared to the case that black doesn't have this exchange. So that's it. Black exchange once here to have slight better situation. Okay. So that's the one. And basically, after this one, I don't want to play this 3-3 because that 3-3 doesn't look big. So black can continue here right away to save. And if white answers, then maybe black can come. And third, actual game black just came in and played exchange and jump, but look at the upper side. Is this upper side important? Important. How do you know that the side is important or not? If you have a lot of potential for making a big territory, then it is important, otherwise not. It's not important because black cannot expect a big territory on the top. I said white is over there, so you cannot get it. And white as well. So instead of this one, black can push like this. Yes, not important for both. So black can push like 2 times and tenuki. So if I were black out to play in this way, that is more practical. That it's not the proper theory, but it is working better than the usual case. To low it, black can exchange this and extend. So you see that black takes many important places and is taking nice shape at the outside, but it is not really working well as black's corner is quite big and black's 17 or blocks white's nice potential. So it is quite favorable opening for black. Actual game, black played strategy-less move. The black just spent the turn and for this unimportant part. So black just followed the key, but I think that it was the good one. So white was a lively game for white. Black shoulder was good. White is here, okay. And divide, okay, good. And white cut, okay. The ladder is working. I did not check it. The ladder is working. Okay, it's working. So black hand, white can. Should white cut? Not bad. So white place this and attach here. Attach is good, but maybe it was better that white attach here first, because in case black takes this one, the corner, then now I don't think that white need to exchange this one. Okay, white need to play this and make black stronger and white weaker. If black plays this hane here, then white can play this one and then can cut. In this case, that exchange is good. So already it is exchanged in the game like that. So black knows what black need to do. But black play this way, which I believe that it was a mistake because white got a chance to erase the more valuable area. White can play this jump to make this one stone A smaller. The value of this one smaller. It was okay for white, but this jump, that's why I need it. White can just attach. White can just attach and quickly set things up. It's not really necessary. Anyway, it is so nice result for white, isn't it? Well done. Okay, so white takes the lower side and black takes the right side, which is this one stone. But that one stone isn't really big because black need to spend one more turn to make it clear. One more turn means to block this area with B. If not, then white can jump to reduce a lot, so that won't be so big. Okay, so you can see that white had the better position on the left side. And again, on the lower right corner, black chose the wrong side. Instead of this one, black had to choose this corner. So even if I place this, white is not that strong. Well, black can just step back to keep making this white group as the unstable group. Okay. But for this one, it would keep extending. Have just extend. If I extend here, then white can't even connect A. That's so annoying. Okay, I prefer this game for white. So we can see that this game is clearly better for white, and the other game was clearly better for black. So the two games that I checked up to now, it is 1 and 1. I would like to briefly check other games, but I'm afraid that the sound quality would go down again. If I can, then it would be better. Maybe I can do it. Just check it with the separated browser. Can you still hear me well? Because I'm checking other games. I hope it is okay. I'm checking the game between Min-sung Nicolas Son and Shinichi 56. It seems fine. Okay, good. Let's check it. Maybe you did not get my comment before. I'm told around the move, I checked the game at around move 73. And I said that if black takes about 10 points on the board, then the game is even. And I believe they made more than 10, so the game was favorable for black. Min-sung, favorable for Min-sung. Now we see whether black can expect more than 10. Of course, black now takes more than 10, but why he raises some? Okay. Black takes about 10, 11, 14, 15, 22. 22 plus some more. I think a bit less than 30 more points. So why should lead the game about 20? But white takes 2 stones on the top. And white played K2, which is big end game. So I don't think that black takes enough points. So the game should be not bad for Shinichi. Let me check the points. Can you now? Well, if so, then can you watch that game? Min-sung Nicolas Son versus Shinichi 56. Just see that who's winning the game. I'm looking at the game between this one. 11, 12, 15, 19, 20, 27, 37, 45, 48, 50, 5, 6, 7, 64. White has about a bit less than 70 points. I think white has 10 now to just make sure to save it. Otherwise, it can be a bit annoying. Anyway, white has about 70, which is not including the komi. A bit less than 70. And black has 48 plus 53, 63, 4, 71, 278. It should be still better for black. I would prefer taking black. Black is leading about 10 points for sure on the board. It's very thick, 10 points. So I prefer this game for black. Okay, Dagopa and Mr. Popo's game is still ongoing. Where did white play? After push, white play this knight move. Didn't need to. White could just extend that m6. I thought it was a bit painful. Taking the lower side doesn't look very. So I didn't play there. Okay. Okay, white plays some moves which I did not expect, but still the game is good for white. Okay, so as you can see, the game between Min-sung and Shinichi. Means Shinichi had to play S10 to make sure to save it. So still the game is leading, favorable for black. Black can play G14 to take it. That looks just so big. Okay, black is leading. Yep, I'm from Korea, South Korea, but I stayed in Europe for about 10 years already. So I started teaching in Korea, but I taught more European players than Korean players. What is komi in Korean? 6.5. It changed when I was young, when I studied from 5.5 to 6.5. Okay, where did black played the G14? That was so big. Okay, so I can say that black is clearly leading this game. I think black can even reach to 15 points. So Min-sung is going to win, probably, this game. It means that now up to now 3-3. So whose game is it? Hobang and Emily Mo. Emily Mo's game is so important. Before that, I said that the game was good for black. Let me check it again. I checked the game up to move 45. Black played in a very stable way. And I can say that black is still leading this game. 32, 42, 52, 5, about 60. Black has about 60 points. It's called dumb. Compensation. Dumb. It's like a dummy, but it's not dummy. White has about 24, 30. Definitely black is leading. White has a lag of points. Yes, written like that. Exactly like that. So no. You can get some words from Go. That's so good. You can do both. Study Korean and also study Go. Go terms. Okay. That Hobang and Emily Mo's game, while hoping to have a big point in the middle, it's not easy because while white is making points, black also can gain points. So I think the Ligue Rhône Alpes is a bit close to win because this running 4 games, it's now 2-2. Maybe I should check that game again. Is it over? Florang and TU's game is not running. Is the game over? I don't know. Maybe it was already over? No? I'm confused. Is there anyone knows about this game, Richard? Because the game was not running. Okay, it seems the game was over. That Florent lost against Chi. Okay, so quite early the game got finished. But where can I see the result? I mean, okay. Anyway, it seems the game is over. So, Black is making a big territory in the middle in this game. Mr. Popo and Pegopa's game. So this game is the most unclear game because Robin is leading quite a lot, and Min Sung is leading quite a lot. Let me check it. Okay. Since the game will go and in this way. So I think now up to now we are 3-3, and the most important game is this one because I prefer white, but white is not that much clear lead. White has not that much clear lead, so that must be the game that will decide which team wins this. Match. Now we are 3-3. This game, white has more points and black on the lower side is quite weak. To kill this kind of group is not easy, but also not easy to save. After this, black shouldn't answer clearly like this. Black should have tried something like that, which is more annoying. That black can try this kind of moves and jump or here. Oops, it's this. Here, this connect, and black plays this one. So if black plays in this way, then it's a lot easier for black to save it. So white answers in a different way. Black can use this touching stone, but connection was too naive. So it's not easy. I'm told that YouTube streaming is running. Is it still running? It seems this is still running. So I can get more information through this top chat. If it doesn't bother the sound, then I'd like to watch it because I can see more comments on that top chat. Florent's game got finished. Okay, it seems because the game was not running. Okay, is it possible to kill or not? To kill the lower side group must be difficult, but white can get enough points from it. White can just cut. If I goes out in this way, black may save this group, but that must be a big problem. for black. So we can simply choose this option. I hope it goes in this way. What is Mr. Popo or Feng Shang's strength in Asia or Canada? Four dan. Okay, so AJ 4 dan versus European 4 dan. So we can see who's strong. Okay. So you agree that this is the game, the match, which will decide this match, 7 match. So now we are 2-2 and 3 games are running, but I think the other games are quite clear. That Ho Bang is leading against Emily Mo, and Min Sung is leading against Shinichi Matthew. So we're going to have 3-3. Oh, black light there. Yeah, should be not easy. Even if black takes the group on the lower side, I think white would have enough points if I swallow the queer left side group. So I can tell that white is even there. So white connects once and take that. Already takes a big group on the left side with F9 cut. So this game is also nearly clear. So we are going to win. Why connects there, not the other one? Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's jump here. This is the only center black can use it, but that center and attach. That's the only hope. But maybe I can just but cut makes one more. So here black can endure. So attach. Okay, for white to block it. It means that white need to block connect here to have better situation on the lower side. And then what to do after the second part? Not easy. Maybe just here. Looks more difficult to save than kill. So not easy. Should probably come. Let's play this knight move in the game. Is that knight move? I don't think it is possible to save. Or I can even just cut. What if I simply cut? Can't see the living shape. Okay, it looks dead now, so okay. Looks game is going to be end soon. Okay, it was much tighter than I expected. I believe that the Ligue Rhône Alpes team is quite strong. Even the Grenoble team we won, the French team, CT team championship for 3 times or 4 times in a row. I believed in this Ligue Rhône Alpes team, but it seems Toronto and Montreal team is so strong as well. G4 affects. No, G4 doesn't change much. Okay, game stories were quite clear. I think that all 4 games. The first match, Florent had a good opening, but he played, how to say, gentle moves, or no, slack moves. It's like one slack move and one move that he doesn't fight for taking the initiative. Therefore, he lost it. And the Min-sung and Matthew's game, Min-sung takes the lead already from the beginning. It's because Matthew invaded to the wrong side in the opening stage. So Min-sung had quite comfortable game at the beginning. And Robang as well. Robang did pretty well. I mean, it's running, but it seems why couldn't get enough points. Okay, I played some slack on the left side, upper left area, and after that, I think Robang is very good at collecting points and get the lead. Okay, so he used his special skills well and still get the lead. So there will be no big changes. And this game, the beginning was really good for White, and Black chose the wrong side. Instead of this one, Black had to choose one. So Black protect this corner here or here to make the right side White stone, White's group unstable. To play at the R5, there is a lag. I can see. Okay. So I would like to ask to Yunyoung, what do you think about this one touching move? Black touch once and maybe come. If Black really wants to come to this corner, then change one and then Tenuki. So later when White plays this, Black extend and 2 remains as a good exchange. That's new to me. Like like a year ago, I got this from Professional's game, well, AlphaGo's game. I forgot, but it was quite interesting because with just one exchange, Black just Tenuki, and that remains as a good exchange, isn't it? Of course, that 1-2, that exchange is bad when White has clear lower side. So interesting, isn't it? I've never thought about this kind of moves. AlphaGo. But now, if it goes in this way, it's so clear that it is good exchange for Black. So if I try to avoid it, then what else? Only this side or this one, but that both are quite slack compared to the normal touching move that White can do. So I got touches once. Black doesn't need to come to the corner, but in case Black comes, Black really need to do something, then I feel that it is quite interesting exchange. Okay, anyway, but Black has come, and instead of this one, had to push twice and take center because the pass wasn't really interesting. So White was so favorable here. And White's cut was a bit early. I think this attach was the right one. That White asked this first and then decide. But White played here already, so Black got the strength, and this was the way for Black to use the strength, not Hane, because to follow this one stone here was really easy and not really big. Therefore, okay, Black had to do something, and it's not easy. Oh, and is it? I suppose the game is already closed. Finish it because no move came yet. Okay, if so, it means that Alpes won by 4-3. Also hyped match, and I'm very happy to be part of it. Maybe next time I play as a player and Jimin makes the comments, because I'm also the team of this Ligue Rhône Alpes. Okay, great. Thank you. It was a great match. Thank you for Yoon and Loic, who organized this event, and thanks for having me as the commentator. Okay, so we can stop the stream here. I can tell that Ligue Rhône Alpes won against Montreal and was it Toronto team by 4-3. Okay, thank you. See you. Bye bye.